There's a lot of franchisees out there and those owners who love to be on TV, but they've kind of conditioned themselves to think I can't be on TV because I can't afford it. Maybe they rely on the brand to do a bigger global type campaign. The beautiful thing is that we've made it extremely affordable for franchise owners to advertise on TV.
All right, everybody, this is Mark Michael. I have a very good friend here, Marty McDonald from CETV. Now, Marty and I go way back. I would say he's a friend of DevHub, at least a friend of mine, so you have to be somewhat connected to the rest of the company. Marty has a pretty, I would say, extensive history from working with media companies to franchise, and today he's at a company called CETV Now. And again, I thought there was a ton of value in what it is that their company provides. Again, Marty's the guy you want to talk to. And again, I thought it'd be better to hear it from him versus me. Everyone, Marty McDonald.
Mark, thank you. Yeah, we have gone back a long time. I want to say it's almost 8 years, way back into the digital marketing days. I've been in the franchising space since 2012 when I called a Mr. Rooter plumber one day to sell him SEO and paid search. And then I was like, wait a second, there's all these other franchise locations. Why am I not working with them? And got involved with the IFA, and then my agency at the time, GeoDigital, became a really big sponsor of the IFA events. We had a big presence. And then over the years, I've worked at a couple different agencies and digital signage companies, but everyone I worked at brought to the IFA, and what I'm actually super proud of is all those agencies are still IFA members. So everybody has seen the value of franchising, and so just really happy to be back in the world of franchising, and CETV Now is perfect, and the things that we can do for both the ZOR and the Z as we go forward.
So again, high level, CETV Now, what is it?
It stands for Commercial Environment Television. So we have developed the only technology that allows a advertiser to deliver targeted ad messages into commercial venues using our host partners on premium content TV. We've got two dynamic partners in Samsung and DirecTV. So all the content that your ads would play on is ESPN, it could be Fox, it could be the local channel. But from a ZOR or a Z level, we can promote that brand in a targeted DMA market. If it wants to be on 5 screens, awesome. If they want to be on 15, great. But we have created a way to disrupt the traditional way of buying TV advertising. And if you really look at it, Mark, we're in the venue where you have multiple people. It could be a restaurant, it could be a doctor's office, it could be a sports book. It's really, where are people at? How is the dwell time? And then how do I get my message to really create the biggest impact to help my particular brand or a franchise brand grow at the local level? So it's extremely innovative.
In terms of the markets you're in, what are they today? Or at least the ones you represent?
Yeah, so we're hot in Phoenix, Las Vegas, Dallas, Houston, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and we're growing our host partner network in Atlanta right now, which will soon turn on. From there, we're going to be opening up the greater Los Angeles area, Chicago, New York City, Orlando, and Tampa, and as well as Pittsburgh all this year. The whole goal is to be situated in the top 20 spending digital out-of-home markets before 2025.
You showed me a bunch of use cases, different advertisers and what they ran. Walk through like one or two that you were like, oh, that was a cool campaign that blank ran. You don't have to name the brand if you can.
There are 3 distinct creative examples. So one, we worked with a major automotive brand that is historically a big spender on traditional TV. And in this case, they gave us a model of truck over a holiday weekend. We promoted the campaign. They invested a small amount, ran it for 14 days. They ended up with over 100 test drives, and I believe it was just a little over 20 trucks were sold off of that campaign. And you would not know the difference between a national ad campaign or a hyper-local campaign. with the format that they use, traditional video, tell the story, flash the special interest rate, flash a cash back incentive, and that was it. We had another major brand and a social media giant. We're doing a collaboration to focus on audio and lifestyle. So there was no audio, actually, so zero voiceovers. It was a lifestyle to sell a particular air-inflated sneaker with the first name of Max around a certain retail series of stores and other affiliated retailers. And what was great about that, it's a lifestyle video. It was 15 seconds. It showed how people were just interacting and dressing with the sneaker, and it kind of captured us in that TikTok video mindset that we all tend to operate with today. And then the other one was a great one of the most famous golf tournaments out there that everybody knows, that's located in the Western US during the early part of the year. And one of the biggest beer vendors out there that features a variety of mountain infused beverage water that everybody likes. And we targeted a certain number of sports bars. We only targeted 10. And in that, they captured a lot of email addresses because they were giving away an LED sign for the golf tournament. But they received, it was a 10-day campaign, very minimal spend, but they pulled in so many email addresses. For them, it was considered gold. But the big thing is they had over 3,500 30-second ad plays that are not skippable. Probably one of the coolest parts that we have is we control the TV and the environment. You cannot skip our ad. So a brand can own that screen for 30 seconds in a highly populated area. We can have a call tracking number, we can have a website, we can have a QR code, we can have some type of strong call to action, but the results do speak for themselves, and we're really disrupting the market as we continue to grow.
It's a channel for other people or for a brand to advertise through that wouldn't necessarily traditionally be a channel that they would know exists.
The beautiful thing is that we've made it extremely affordable for franchise owners to advertise on TV. We have a lot that are doing it for as little as $25 a day. And yes, you heard that number correctly, $25 a day, $750 a month. We also know that some franchise owners think, well, okay, that's awesome, but I don't have a commercial. Well, what do we do there? Awesome, I got you covered. And we're right now giving away free commercials for campaigns that spend at least $25 a day with us, and we'll handle that, right? We'll use your assets that you have available. We'll take existing franchise brand approved marketing collateral, and we'll put it together in a nice, great 30-second video that can display in multiple venues and drive business for the local franchise owner.
Okay, I mean, how do people get a hold of you, Marty?
Easiest way to get a hold of me is my cell phone, which hasn't changed for probably 20 years. It's 480-236-6394. I love calls. I love text messages. Or my email is simply marty@cetvnow.com.
Great. Everyone, I'm glad you got to meet Marty. We've always liked him here at DevHub. And you'll see this video now going live.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.